Since I landed here, it's raining every day. You and I are stormy too. Wonder if I'm good for you. Are we ignoring the truth? You like to pull me apart. Do you love me?
Hi folks. I know there's no one standing here with us, but in that virtual world, here we are. We got an Instapot. You probably heard about them. They're a cooking sensation out there. I use one whenever I cook. I find it's easier. Things can be, you just have to find a good website. I use a couple different ones. The recipes come out always great.
Fast and simple.
You can take like a pot roast, 3-pound one, cook it in about an hour, comes out fork cut and tender.
Yeah, it's 9-in-1. See? Yeah. 2-in-1.
I heard about it several years ago, how it cooks.
Oh, look at that, guys. Yeah. We have 2 Instapot, but this
I know
is
you ever heard about pressure cookers in the past, where they cook them on the stove and they're dangerous and explode. This is electric, it's called the safety features. I used mine for about 3 years and I've never had to worry about anything. Instructions, read it. They give you, and then a lot of times they give you an extra seasoning ring. Usually some people use them with like desserts, and then someone uses it for their beef and stuff so the ring doesn't smell, but I've always washed mine right afterwards. Electrical cord.
Oh, it's a plastic.
Nice plastic cover. I have to.
Oh.
There's a lot of accessories you can buy for these. I bought in some.
A black color.
This is a newer model than what I have.
Oh, see guys, 6 quart. That is 6 quart. Yeah.
You know, the safety, it comes with what they call the trivia with handles. So some recipes you want to meet up above the water that's in here. Stainless steel, it's a high grade stainless steel. You don't use no metal utensils against it or you'll scratch it up. That's the little heating element. Never put water in there. This is where will it come off easy?
It's not come out easy.
Well,
It's so tight.
it's so new, you're gonna have to wedge it off.
Yeah, need to
Anyways,
nice.
this is the little pressure. It always sits down until pressure builds up and then it pushes up against it. And it's not much pressure. I think it's like 12 psi or 15 psi. And it has a,
That is different. Yeah.
this is different as well. It's a hot, when you release the steam, there's a vent and pressure. You want to put it on seal so the pressure stays in the pot while it's cooking, builds its pressure up. Countdown timer will come down, it'll beep when it's done. And you gotta not have your face over this and hot steam will come out. I recommend anybody try it. They have some that they have a little air fryer lid you can put on afterwards, like if you cook a chicken, it'll crisp the skin up. we have an air fryer, so we don't. I've cooked chickens in there before. Yeah, it's great, but the skin's not crispy. We have an air fryer now. We cook our chickens in there, a little 4 or 5 pound. It's plenty for us. You know, it's just me and my wife. You need enough for a small family. I mean, there's a lot of meat. It has a lot of settings on it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really use any of the settings. I usually just use the pressure cook. This is different than mine.
Nice. My favorite.
Oh, right there it says stop. The motto I have says pressure cooking and adjust your time.
Yeah.
Oh, right there, pressure cook.
Yeah,
Soup, cake. You can do all this stuff in here. I've never done cake. I've cooked soups in here. I use the smaller one. I have a 3-quart. My wife
It's my
uses for the
favorite.
rice.
Rice.
I have some relatives have tried yogurt and it comes out really good. Sterilizes is a new thing. It helps clean the pot. They want you to do it when you first buy it. I wash everything off so I know it's all nice and clean. Slow cook. I've never used the slow cook function. I have crock pots if I want to slow cook anything. With a crock pot, it heats all the way around it. This only heats the bottom. So if you're going to slow cook, use your crock pot. It does a much better job. Sautés, when you're getting stuff ready, like you're getting your onions, you just soften them up. You cook up your hamburger a little bit in here.
Oh yeah. You need to saute.
I've cooked many recipes, and I follow one guy religiously. I'll give him credit, Pressure Luck Cooking. Guy does an amazing job. His recipes always come out great and tasty. I gotta buy one of his cookbooks. I visit his website when I want to find something. No, let's try this tonight, and it comes out great. I'll cook them again. We had chicken category here just last week, and it's the second time I've cooked it, and oh, it's so tasty. I recommend anybody, yes. You come home, you don't want to cook a big meal or anything. Split pea soup. I love split pea soup. Okay, split pea soup, let me see. You gotta soak those peas and everything. Not with an Instapot. Sort them out, make sure that they're all good ones. You might get a stone in them. Wash them off. Put them in the Instapot. I think it's 17 ounces of liquid. I usually use chicken broth. You can use straight water if you want. Take a ham, a little ham steak, cut it up, throw it in there, seal it up, and it's.
That's
I
it.
think it's 12 minutes or 6 minutes, and beep beep beep, done. Release the steam and stir it up a little bit, and it'll thicken up really quick, and hey, it's done. I can have a split pea soup in half hour, maybe 45 minutes, on the table. It comes out great. I know people split pea soup, ooh, it's green, I love green. I recommend anybody look into these, really. This is everybody talks about the air fryers. We don't use it as much as we should. We're starting to experiment with different things in the air fryer. So, again, I love the Instapot. I don't think I want to get the little fryer lid that goes on top. I think if you're gonna cook wings up, you can cook wings in this, but then you want it crispy, that's what an air fryer is for. We can cook ribs in here. They'll come out bone falling off. We've done them a couple times. Comes out great. If you want to crisp them up again, you can throw them in the oven, or we have an air fryer, so we're gonna try it that way eventually. I recommend Instapot. I love the Instapot. I stand behind them. I've had mine, 4 years now, I think.
I don't know.
Bought it before I met you. I bought the 3-quart one. Loved it. Just wasn't big enough for just me. So I bought the bigger one, and it's been great. Pot roast in about an hour. Corned beef about an hour and a half. But when I cook a pot roast, I'm only cooking like an hour and a half. I'm not cooking a whole lot. It's because it's just me and her. I don't want to have leftovers forever. I have cooked spaghetti in here. I made a mistake when I cooked it. Next time I cook it, I haven't. It's different. You gotta spread the noodles out. Anything with pasta takes only a few minutes to cook. Because it's under pressure, I can cook things faster. Because the conventional stove, there's no pressure. It's only water's going to heat it to a certain degree before boiling. This prevents it from boiling, but
Okay.
I recommend it Instapot. I think they're
Hey,
awesome
ito.
things. So
Okay, good luck sa magkaka-receive nito. Yum.
Everything's dishwasher safe. I still recommend washing this top part by hand in your sink. The pot itself you can put it in the dishwasher. Top rack if you're going to, but I found it's easier just to wash it by hand.
Yeah.
I love my Instapot.
Yes.
And I've known people in my family have bought it and they love it. I think I use mine more than them, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, Instapot is life. You got easy.
And there's many recipes out there. There's only a couple of websites I really use a lot.
If you're busy, use Instapot.
I do. When we share our cooking, she'll cook on stove. I cook with this.
Yeah.
And she loves a lot of things I cook in here. I can cook chicken adobo in this.
Yeah.
But you're still gonna do a taste test at the end because it's a balance, you know, with the vinegar and the sugar. So, Senegal, I like to cook Senegal in this, but I think it'll come up better on the stove top because again, you get taste and everything. So once again, I love my Instapot. I bought the 6-quart one. I think it's plenty for me, my wife, and even if we had a couple kids, I think it's more than enough. But if I get to a family maybe of 6, I would probably want to go with the 8-quart. A lot of your recipes are set for 6, but you can increase it.
But it's a lot. It's a 6-quart, isn't it?
It's enough, I think, easy for a family of
it's
4 to 6, easy. It's more than enough for her and me. Like I said, when I cook a pot roast, I buy a 3-pound one, cut it in half, and cook half of it. Because I don't eat pot roast for 4 or 5 days. So yeah, I love the brand Instapot. There's other makes out there. This is the original, and I think it's the best.
Okay.
And they're not that expensive, really. They're not, especially if you buy them around the holidays. So that's my review on these. I love them. I recommend everybody should have one in their kitchen. Air fryer, I don't use it enough, but I want to. Maybe we will. We do have discovered some things with like a little chicken in it. We don't use the chicken in here anymore because we like the crispiness of the skin. Air fryer works so much better. Alright, so we'll have other things maybe we'll unbox, you know, holidays coming up, who knows. Don't forget to hit that little bell that says ding ding notification and hit the subscribe button. Alright folks, catch you later.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful day.
Bye-bye. Salam. Salam. Bye-bye.
I'm in California where it never rains. You and I were fighting and I needed space. Every day is sunny, oh that's what they say. Since I landed here it's raining every